Hi, happy Monday. Thank you so much for joining me today for episode number 3 in our Motivation Monday series. So today I'm going to be talking about having a great inner circle or a tribe to help you get through some of the challenges in life. So there's a saying that says, show me your friends and I will show you your future. There's so much validity to this, and I really wanted to dive into this a little bit deeper because I think that our inner circle really impacts our ability to thrive and to be successful in life. So I wanted to talk a little bit about who that inner circle is and how you can change it and how you can improve it without necessarily taking people out of your life. So your inner circle is basically the deep relationships that you have in your life. The ones that Jim Rohn says it's the 5 people you spend the most time with, right? You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most amount of time with. So who are those 5? Who are the 5 people that you're really choosing to be in your life? And by choosing, I mean not your children, because we all know that you're spending time with your children, but the people, the adults, that the ones that are your support system. Are you spending time? Are they family? Are they friends? Are they neighbors? Are they coworkers? And the 5 that you're choosing, those really deep relationships, the authentic relationships, the ones where there's open dialogue, is there authentic trust. All of those factors really kind of come into play when you need people to be your support system and your encouragement moving forward. So think about who your 5 is and really kind of evaluate, are these the 5 who are getting me to the next place that I want to be in life? And if they're not, maybe start taking an audit of those 5. And again, you're not eliminating people out of your life necessarily, but you may want to start cultivating relationships that do encourage you, that do promote you to the next level. Maybe those relationships could be a mentoring relationship where you find somebody who's in a profession or in a place of life that you're hoping to be, and you ask them to mentor you a little bit. Perhaps these are relationships where you want to start doing more volunteer work. You want to start doing more for your community. You want to start getting more involved in your church. So potentially shift your focus that way. If you don't have a lot of opportunities in your life to bring people into your life, just fill your life with things that are valuable when it comes to knowledge. So audiobooks and podcasts, so forth. Something that really kind of inspires you and promotes you and fills you with that encouragement that you may need, and gives you the confidence that you need to really take the next step and to achieve your goals. So I wanted to look a little bit more into some statistics about the relationships that we have in our lives. And I found out that women are actually 2.5 times more likely to get a high profile job if they have a close inner circle of friends. This doesn't surprise me a whole lot because women, I think by nature, we like to motivate and encourage each other. We like to be each other's support system. We like to share our resources and to be each other's shoulder to cry on. So it doesn't really surprise me that women rely on other women to really get them to the next level, because I think that that's, it's innately in us. I also believe that women want to see each other succeed genuinely. So I think that that's a really important thing to note. Men, on the other hand, I found out that they actually benefit more from having a wider network. The more diversity and the more opportunities that come to them give them a better chance of succeeding. So they're a little bit different. Men and women are different in many ways. This is just one of them. So I think that that's a really important distinction. I also read that if you have a friend who is a smoker, you are 61% more likely to smoke yourself. If you have a friend who has recently become obese, you are more likely to gain weight as well. 45% more likely, as a matter of fact. So those things definitely have an impact. People, what our friends are doing, what our peer group is doing, what has become acceptable within our peer group. All of these things really make a huge impact in our lives, and I think it's important to note what our friends are doing and what the level of acceptance has become. If you see a friend going down a path that you don't really feel like is necessarily good for them, say something, because you could be that one friend that lifts them back out of that. You don't want a peer group that is only encouraging bad behavior. You want a peer group that really discourages bad behavior and encourages great behavior and moving forward. So really evaluate your peer group, really look at who you're spending the most amount of time with, and are these people moving you forward or moving you backward? And if they're not moving you forward, make sure that you're cultivating those relationships and those friendships and that knowledge that does get you into the next level and that does really encourage you to do better. So I hope that this was helpful for you. And thank you again for joining me today. So have a wonderful day. Bye.